And that's how I saved the world.
Whoa, that story was awesome. Can you tell it again?
No, because we got a show to do. Ha!
Good point. I want to thank you again for dusting me off and inviting me to join you on episode 9 of the podcast.
Episode 9.
Can you believe it? Only 18 weeks ago we started this.
Is that all it was?
18 weeks ago.
Are you sure?
That was a long time ago. Like,
yeah, it kind of was.
The start of 2019 is when we started this, and we're 9 episodes in.
Balls. That sounds so depressing when you put it that way.
In 2 weeks, it'll be episode 10. Yay. A nice, easy number, and I don't know why I was celebrating on episode 9. Anyway.
Yeah, no, I have no idea.
So.
No.
Okay. I heard you were bringing some fire to the table.
No.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Cool that shit off.
Yeah.
The fire's gone!
I was like, that's too hot! Pull that out! Quick!
Yep, no. I got nothing!
You got nothing?
Nothing.
Well, guess what?
No.
I got something.
Do you?
I have something.
What do you got?
Well, we have something.
We have something.
Yes. Finally, our first topic, which is in semi-relevance to any time period. We saw Godzilla.
Fuck yeah.
The second day it came out. It was in theaters.
That's right.
We were gonna go watch it, like, this weekend, as of recording, but
That's
then...
right. And we're like, you know what?
Screw
that!
I brought up, this will be the second time, the third time, if you're including the Avengers, that by the time we talk about whatever movie it is, it's already done. It's already out, and everybody's over it. So, Godzilla, yay or nay?
Yay.
Nay.
Nay.
Just keep it interesting.
Okay.
Alright, cool.
Alright, next topic.
No. Yeah. So,
yay. Visual effects for it were gorgeous.
Yes, obviously, it's Godzilla.
But I don't mean just him.
No.
I mean, like,
everything.
King Ghidorah was awesome looking.
Yup.
The whole, like,
everything.
The movie as a whole, just, It was really aesthetically pleasing to the eye.
Yep. And, yeah, I didn't like how they focused a lot on the people. It was kind of lame.
Well, they do that.
But you'd think
like everything.
You'd think you'd get that out of the way for the first one, you know?
You'd think.
Right? Like, all right, we have it. We get the idea. Now let's have some monsters fight.
Let's have a monster mashup.
Yeah.
Nope.
And like.
What's a nay?
A nay?
What do you got for a nay?
Okay. I would have liked to see more variety. And some of the more memorable characters. I know that they probably did that to separate it, right? Because they had revealed that Mothra and Rodan and King Ghidorah and Godzilla were in that, right?
Yes.
Those are some of my classics.
Yep.
I would have liked to see some of the other classics. Can't name them, but I know what they are.
Can't name them. That's funny.
Yeah, I can't
name most of them either.
Yeah, so. Shut up.
I just know there's like Mecha Godzilla. He's one of them. But he's genetically made, so.
Yeah, he's man-made.
Yes.
So that was one of the things that I kind of would have liked to, or because they had like the throwaway characters that weren't really essential, but they were like there. They had like they still had other monsters.
Yeah.
I would have liked to see them be some of like the more memorable
some sort
ones.
Of relevance.
Yeah, not just like whatever
We're here.
But that being said, it was still pretty good. Like they did not shy away from any details, even though they only had seconds of screen time. You know what I mean?
Yeah. They looked sharp from what you could see.
From what you could see, and like if I were doing something like that, like a major thing like that, I wouldn't spend so much time, but they looked like they spent a lot of time with the visual effects for
the monsters.
For every single one, right?
Yeah, for sure. The ones that they did show.
Yeah.
That being said, they did reveal that there is a lot of species that they have found
definitely
and cataloged in this movie. Obviously, for stuff that they're going to release down the road.
Definitely.
And that being said, towards the end of the movie, they did reveal another movie coming.
Yes. So they did say that this one, was going to be
a lead up.
Yeah, they said that this one was going to either be or not. It was going to confirm it altogether if there was going to be another.
Yeah.
And they confirmed that 100%.
100%.
100%.
There will be another one.
Throughout the entirety.
At least another one.
That is another nay from me. Like, I thought... Because, you know how, like, the Avengers had, like, the subtle hints that were like, oh, yeah, this could be another one.
Yeah.
Or it couldn't. They put it in your face. They're like, are you stupid? Do you not catch on the movie stuff? Here it is. We're doing it.
Yep.
Which is...
But the way they did it was interesting.
It was interesting, definitely. It wasn't
like
it wasn't just like
and newspaper clippings.
Yeah, it wasn't just like
been located
so and so. Yeah, it wasn't like so and so will be in.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, they showed basically who is going to be one of the guys that will be in the next one, other than Godzilla. That's a given.
Yeah. Well, I think that's what they're going to try and do. They're going to try and redo the whole Godzilla versus whomever.
Yeah. But and if they're going to spin off multiple movies, and with how many species they listed that there were, they could do a lot.
They could.
They could do a lot of films.
What did they say in the trailers? I'm trying to think. 17, I think. Right? They were like.
Did they say that in the trailers?
I think they said that there were like 17 actual ones that they found.
That have confirmed locations.
Yeah. Which is really cool.
Yeah.
They set themselves up big time. Let's hope they can actually deliver. Mm-hmm. Because that would be one thing, is like we had 17 and then they only come out with 2 more movies after this.
Yeah. And because they showed the 4 that we've already mentioned, and then like 2 or 3 other guys that are sub characters.
Yeah.
So I mean, you add all that in together, it's only like 7 guys.
Yeah.
You're not even halfway.
Right.
You're not gonna put 10 guys in the next film. That's just dumb.
No. And they're
plus Godzilla.
And they're not gonna do it for the lead up that they were teasing so much.
Right.
Right? Because that's probably just gonna be whatever.
Yeah.
No.
Now, that being said, I did watch, my son wanted to watch Skull Island the next day.
Yeah.
And I sat there and watched it, and I was amazed at some of the characters that were in that movie. That being said, Tom Hiddleston's in that movie.
Yep.
Or whatever the hell his last name is. Did I say it right?
I don't know. It's Tom Hiddle something.
Yeah, sure. That guy.
Loki.
He's in Kong Skull Island. Now, he doesn't look like Loki.
No. He looks more like Nathan Drake, actually.
Kinda, yeah.
Like if they tried to do kind of something like that. That's what I thought it was, too.
Yeah.
When they were like teasing it, I was like, are they gonna do Uncharted, the movie? And they're like, no, it's King Kong. Oh. Okay.
And then they had John C. Reilly in that movie, whatever. He's the crazy war tycoon that they found.
Of course.
That's fine. Samuel L. Jackson's in the movie. Mm-hmm. And with him being in the movie, I thought it was kind of funny that you see a couple of basically guys from the Marvel Universe.
So no Godzilla versus the Avengers crossover.
No, probably not. However, as I was watching this movie, I noticed that the female in this movie is Captain Marvel.
Oh boy.
I thought that was kind of crazy too. And it can't be coincidence that her and I can't think of the actor's name. Lee. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't remember her name. Anyway, her and Nick Fury.
What a fake fan.
Were in another movie together. Like they've already been in a movie together. I thought that was kind of funny. And then Captain Marvel, they're in that one together.
It must be like the same producer or like somebody on the same team, like a casting agent or something. Is definitely like, put them all. I know a bunch of people who aren't working right now. Put them in the movie. Okay.
Even if Nick Fury is working, just get him. Samuel Jackson, go get him.
Go get him.
He's never working. Just go get him.
Well, yeah, he's now worked so hard that he can play the shady character that's in for like 2 scenes.
Yeah.
He shows up to the studio for a day and he's done.
There for a couple cameos and then he's out.
Yep. Like $3 million later for a day of work.
Now, enough about the movie.
Of course.
There was a lot of good stuff. I don't want to spoil too much.
Definitely not.
And but I do want to mention the trailers we saw.
For
for that movie that we saw before.
Oh, okay.
Like the trailers that were attached to that movie. Now, a couple of them I was like, meh, whatever. But there was a couple of them I'm actually kind of looking forward to.
Yeah, like I can't remember.
You don't even remember.
That Fast and the Furious one.
Yeah, the Hobbs and Shaw. That looks
That's
pretty
the one.
good. Now, yes, it's a spin-off the Fast and Furious movies, and that's cool.
Yeah.
I'm not watching it for that.
No, I'm watching
I want to go
it.
see it for the one-liners.
Yeah, I'm watching it.
Because it's going to be full of them.
Yeah, because, I don't know. Jason Statham and Dwayne Johnson seem to just have that kind of...
They seem to click really well together, and you could see that in the last movie.
Yeah, they're like the bald badasses, but their contrast is like one guy's huge and the other guy is like...
small and not so huge.
But they kick the same amount of ass,
That's
which
right.
is cool.
But,
so, that was cool. I liked... what was another one that... I think that's the only one I really remember.
I'm looking forward to that new Terminator movie.
Yeah. Yeah, alright.
Because it looks like it's a continuation of...
Well, it looks like a reboot, actually.
I don't know. See, it looks like it's past. Because it's the same actor from the second and third movie.
Mm-hmm. But it looks... It looks like they're basically doing Terminator 2, but with, like, a different set of characters.
Maybe. But she mentions in... Sarah Connor mentions in the trailer...
Yeah. I guess
she sees them, and
I guess
she's like, I guess they're looking a little more lifelike than they used to.
Yeah, I guess it's not like a full reboot. It's like jump-starting the series again.
I would say something like that.
But they're starting with something that they already know, which is the second one, right? Because I think they're in too deep. What was like the last? I don't even think I've seen After Salvation.
The one after that is
one.
Genesis.
Yeah,
I didn't see Genesis.
Because I think Salvation was when Arnold was the governor of California or something.
Yeah, they just made cameo replicas of him.
Yeah, and they did like a CG fight with him, and I was like, this isn't the same.
No. But in that trailer, you did get to see him.
Yep.
There was a cameo of him, so it'll be interesting to see if he's actually more in the role in the movie or not.
Mm-hmm.
I'm okay either way.
Yeah. Even whatever. It's time for him to move over and kind of and let the Terminator be the series and not just him, like all the other movies with him are, right? Like Commando, Predator, like those aren't. It's not Commando and Predator. They're all Arnold Schwarzenegger movies.
Yeah, it's true.
Right? He's just like, I don't know. That's why I liked how he had such a little role in the Expendables.
Yeah.
Because it was like, he's in it. He's cool.
He's in all of them.
I know that he is in it and he's cool, but it's cool that
he's just a sub character, and that's perfectly fine.
That is absolutely fine.
So, what other trailers were on that?
The only one that sticks out, I think it's called Yesterday. It was that one where like the Beatles don't exist.
Yeah, I didn't. Or Tomorrow Never Comes or something like that.
Something, I don't know.
I don't remember. I was not impressed.
No, I wasn't. It's a cool concept. I don't think they're gonna do it right.
No, probably not.
But I don't know.
I thought there was something else. I don't remember.
We definitely saw the trailer for Rocket Man.
Yeah, we did see that. Again, I can live without seeing it.
Probably. I can't even think of what actually.
They did a trailer for that Mafia female movie.
Oh, with
whatever her name is, McCarty.
Yeah, Megan something. I don't know. It looks.
It looks
cool. It looks cool, but I don't think they casted it properly.
Well, even if they did, I'm not interested. I'm really not. It's just meh.
Yeah, it's whatever. The Mafia movies are done. They're done. We don't need no 40s gangsters.
No, we need to move on.
Yeah, we need to move on. We're seeing new frontiers now. What with Marvel's wicked lineup. Nobody cares anymore. Oh boy.
No, they didn't really show anything with
Doesn't matter.
No.
Right? Endgame came out, nobody cares until Spider-Man.
Which is like only a couple weeks away.
You know what? Perfect segue to the next topic. I had a half-hour conversation on who is the best Spider-Man with BLEWIS. BLEWIS!
Oh, that fucking loon.
That loon. Oh,
I'll let
boy.
you go into details about him.
Okay.
He's your buddy.
He's your friend. Of course he is.
I wouldn't go that far.
Well, he's the only person that's my age that I know.
Not the only one.
Yeah, pretty much. The only one that I talk to.
Alright, fine.
So, this guy. He showed up. He came into my life. Very close. It was a close time. Probably mid-July.
Sure. Is that when it was?
I don't know.
You don't know.
I don't know.
Do you care?
Nope.
I didn't think so.
Cool.
Moving on.
Anyway, so like a year later,
Wow.
we're having this conversation about who is the best Spider-Man. I'm just gonna ask you right off the bat.
Which one do I think is the best one?
Yes. Which one?
I don't know. See, I like the current one.
Yeah. So, Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield, or Tom Holland?
Tom Holland. I would definitely take him.
Okay. So
Tobey Maguire is definitely the worst.
He played a good Peter Parker.
But not a good Spider-Man.
Not a good Spider-Man. He played a whiny Spider-Man.
Yes.
Andrew Garfield played a good Spider-Man, played a whiny Peter Parker. Tom Holland, I really don't understand what he is. He's just a galumphing wildebeest, I think. Because he's trying to figure out everything, right? He's trying to, like, figure out his suit and stuff through the entirety of his first movie. And that was kind of annoying. But
He eventually got it.
So, we're having this conversation. And he was like... so he had this conversation without seeing Andrew Garfield's Spider-Mans. Both of them.
Oh, that's not good.
So, already he's at a disadvantage.
I only watched the first one.
The first one. You don't need to see the second one.
No.
Because it's
I
like...
saw bits and pieces, and I was like, you know what?
It's
I'm not
trash.
interested.
It's actually garbage. But I told him about the scene in The Amazing Spider-Man. The Small Knives scene. Do you remember that scene?
What scene was that?
So, I think it's like when he first starts being actual Spider-Man. And there's like this car thief or whatever. And he's in the car and he's like, man, you shouldn't be stealing cars or whatever. So he climbs out of the car and pulls out a knife. And he's like, oh no, is that a knife? It's my only weakness. It's knives.
Oh, I do remember this.
Right? And then he starts toying with the guy.
Yep.
That's what makes a good Spider-Man.
Yeah. Sarcastic.
Right.
Very
Like all the quips and stuff.
That's right.
I don't think Tom Holland delivers on that too much. I don't know. I don't remember much of
I don't think
Homecoming.
He's getting there. I think we're gonna see it more in this one.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, alright, I'll say that. But...
Because you started to see it in Endgame when he came back.
Yeah.
He was doing that in the big fight.
Yep. So... he was doing that in Civil War too, I guess.
Yeah,
right?
When
he was making the Star Wars references.
The Star Wars reference and when he was fighting Falcon and Winter Soldier at the same time.
Yeah. Yeah, alright.
He was making fun of their costumes, if you will.
Yeah. So, he's...
Is that like a metal arm?
I want a metal arm.
I want a metal arm. And he's like, stopped his metal arm, dead, like cold.
Yeah. So, that was cool, I guess. But... I just like the way that Andrew Garfield just, like, acted. Like, he seemed like he fit that role of Spider-Man, but Peter Parker was weird.
Yeah.
You really don't get to see too much of Peter Parker as Tom Holland. Like,
not a whole lot.
Yeah, he's like always Spider-Man. Whether or not he's in the suit or not, he's kind of always like that.
Yeah.
Right, because what I think they were trying to get at is like it was like this nerdy guy, and then all of a sudden, wow, he's like cool now. He's in a Spider-Man suit. He's all cool, and he can have the freedom to do whatever. Tom Holland's just the same all the way around.
He'll get there.
Tobey Maguire just cries a lot, and Andrew Garfield is Andrew Garfield. So, now that we've had this intelligent conversation...
Okay, bring on the douchebaggery of,
He tried to tell me
Balloon.
that Tobey Maguire was the better Spider-Man.
Of course he did.
Now, without seeing Andrew Garfield's performance. So, after...
So he has nothing to base it off.
Right. So, yeah, all he has is Tom Holland and Tobey Maguire. So, he played the small knives scene, and he understands where I'm getting at. So I finally, whatever, something clicked with him, and I convinced him finally, Tobey Maguire is the better Peter Parker, Andrew Garfield is the better Spider-Man, Tom Holland is still working on it. Right?
Yeah.
So, now that I introduced BLEWIS, what are your fun stories about BLEWIS?
He's a fucking loon! No, he's definitely a special case. Holy. So take a kid that is going to university.
Not going, he is in university.
Okay.
He's been in university.
I wasn't referring to him, I just meant a kid.
Okay.
That's in university,
Okay.
taking classes and becoming a smarter person. You would think that would transition into a smarter person as a whole. That just means he is a smart person at school. After he leaves school, all the stupid shows up.
Yep.
And you're like, okay, now I got to deal with stupid Lewis, which is fine.
Yeah.
Stupid Lewis.
Stupid BLEWIS, which is fine.
Anyway, so, he was awfully tired the other night while was he working with us, and that's fine. It happens.
Definitely.
So, our good friend that works with us, she is really into Snapchatting.
Oh, the crazy bunny lady.
That's her.
Cool.
She decided to do a few Snapchats.
Oh my god.
Yeah, did you see them?
If I look at my Snapchat right now, will
Oh,
I
yeah, it's
see
on
them?
there.
Oh boy.
Oh, it's on there.
Oh boy.
So, he started to do, after you guys went for a Timmy's break,
Okay.
first break,
Okay.
you guys were standing outside
Mm-hmm.
with your coffees.
Okay.
And now, standing in front of the pillar outside is BLEWIS. Just kind of moving around.
Oh, yes,
half
'cause I
doing
was-
these
I was by the
weird-ass
glass,
stretches,
yeah?
And I'm looking up, and now, I didn't look up at him, but I looked at the Snapchat because she sent it to me.
Okay.
She Snapchatted this,
Yeah.
and I'm like, what the fuck is he doing? Is he having a special moment?
Was this it?
I don't know. Like, that's the one. Like, fucking loon.
It's Bill Nye the Science Guy.
I was dying. I'm like, oh my god, what is wrong with this kid?
Oh my goodness.
All the special was evident right there. On display. Full frontal, whatever you want to call it.
Full frontal.
He was special ed all the way.
Well,
Slap an R on his forehead. Yep, he's right there.
he's an athlete.
No, he's not. He's a special needs case.
Well, he's stretching out. He's an athlete.
No, he's not. He's at work.
Yeah, right. Yeah. So, whatever. Poor
Anyway,
kid.
he
Poor
seems
kitties.
like a good kid. He's obviously school smart, but he is not
Somehow.
street smart or any other smart.
Which is funny. Okay. Anybody
I'm sure that'll change down the road, but
Eventually,
common
maybe.
sense, it's not there.
take this in.
Okay,
Okay.
I will try.
Okay. He attends university.
Yes, he does.
University is supposed to be the highest class of post-secondary education.
Supposedly.
Supposedly. Supposedly.
Sure.
I have my high school diploma.
Same.
You and I are more intelligent than he is.
By far.
And that
Now,
And
did
that's-
they just... Do they... When people apply at university... Now, I know this is a general question, and feel free to comment below.
if
I really
this is
don't know.
irrelevant.
But... Do they just once in a while go...
Okay.
You know what? We're gonna let this guy in.
Just for fun.
for fun. This will be entertaining. He's dumb as fuck, so let him in.
He'll be the Seabiscuit. Make all the other students
We
feel
need a
better.
new mascot. Let's let this kid in. Honestly,
I don't know.
how the hell did he get in?
I don't know. Maybe whatever he's taking, he was able
Like,
to...
he was going on about how he was, like, the rock, paper, scissors champion. I'm like, did you play in? That's how you got in?
Yeah, that's probably...
I'm like, so if anyone beats you, do we get to, like, go to UWO and go be like, hey, I beat this guy. Let me in.
I'm the rock, paper, scissors
I'm the
champ.
new champion. Let me in. I'm gonna tattoo it on my belt.
Let's not get into that.
Let's not get into Stupid Star.
Yeah, that's a different can of beans
DJ
altogether.
Spiggles. Anyway,
Yeah. So, poor kid. He's a cool guy.
he seems like a good kid. He just has a lot of special qualities.
You just gotta look before you leap.
Well, I think he needs to think twice
Before he
does anything.
before he looks, before he leaps. Yeah. So,
He's one of those guys. You know how you look before you cross the street?
yeah.
I think he needs that a couple times to make sure that the first time was right.
Yeah, well. So, I'm just gonna switch up gears here.
Oh, go for it.
Yeah.
I'm done roasting
Okay.
balloon.
Oh my god. Oh boy. So. Ugh. I totally forgot to make mention. And it happened.
Make mention?
Yeah, make mention.
Make mention.
That's an actual phrase.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I'm just,
And it happened like half hour ago, we'll call it. 45 minutes ago.
Alright.
As of now, we were in the Tim Hortons lineup.
Yeah, we kind of blew past that one, didn't we?
Yes, because I was like, oh.
Yeah, I knew
Because
where
you're
you
like-
were going,
because
but
you're
I'm like,
like-
you know what? We're not going there.
You're like,
I wasn't ready.
all right, man, what's up? And then I was like, I don't know. I knew there was something, but let's just talk about Godzilla then.
I know. I was giving you a hard time.
I'm sure it's my mother. It's gotta be.
Yeah, that's it.
Because like whenever we talk to my mom for a while before we start this, we forget
The
everything.
energy just seems to fly out.
Well, it's not that. It's just
Well, sort of.
who's doing this?
Tell him to stop.
No, because I'm popular.
No, you're not.
I mean, no, you're right. Anyway,
Is it Lewis?
so no,
Does he have your number?
yes,
Really?
no, yes,
Did you delete it?
no,
Why?
because
Oh.
yes, no, yes, no, yes,
Guess no. Why, please?
please,
Damn it.
damn it. So we're in the
No.
Tim Hortons line,
Team 14-9.
and you and I, we are yelling up a storm.
Oh.
We're just screaming as Scotsmen.
Oh, we're just being little assholes.
And then, so the lady's like, "Hi, welcome to Tim Hortons. How may I help you?" You're like, "Oi!"
Yes, I'd like to get a couple of drinks.
And then
She's like, I'm sorry.
and then you're like, "Sorry, I have the
I'm
giggles."
sorry,
and she's
I've
like,
got the giggles today.
"Your
I
order, please.
apologize.
Can I have your order?"
Can I have your order? And I'm like, I don't think she wants to play. She's not having any of my malarkey.
No. Oh, shenanigans, malarkey.
And the best part was you were in the car with me, so you.
course. I can vouch for this. Like,
Yeah.
I was there. I was there laughing. I was like, I was even trying to like subside it too. I was like, dude, just do it normal,
Just
please.
do it normal, and I did do it normal. I took the order, did the order, and like, well,
Got the death eyes all the way up to the window.
I'm pulling up, and she's like scowling at me, and I'm like, oh, she's pissed.
It's too early for this.
Like,
Not for us.
well, aren't we all just a happy bunch?
Yeah. So.
So
That
I
was-
said, okay, here's my money. Give me my coffee. Have a nice day. Yeah, crazy wenches. And we drove around. And I think you still got scowled on the way out.
Yeah, probably.
Crazy
They're
bitch.
probably. Can you believe those guys?
What a couple of assholes. And I'm like, we totally are.
Yep, absolutely.
It was fun though.
I take full responsibility for that. It was kind of funny. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Oh, it was fucking hilarious.
Okay.
I was dying pretty good.
And now that I'm just this pinball of ideas right now, I'll go to my next thing.
Okay, what else you got?
All right, so this is the fabled story that you've been waiting all day for.
You have a story for me that apparently I've heard, but I haven't.
Okay,
It's
so
just like, you know this and that, and I'm like, no, I don't have a clue.
this is when I was hanging out with a good old friend of mine.
Boss.
Nope, you know who you are if you're listening to this, and I made you listen to this.
That's
So
funny.
this so happens to be Tim Hortons is my favorite spot ever. So whatever.
I kind of got that.
So we're in another Tim Hortons line because everything cool happens in a Tim Hortons line.
Apparently. Only on drive-through.
You'd be surprised. Well, anyway, so we're waiting in line, and these two douchebags pull up behind us, and they're like, "Hey guys, do you guys think that dogs have whiskers?" And I was like, "What? Are you dumb?" And
Does that BLEWIS behind you?
no, and I'm being short with them. I was like, "I don't know, man. I don't know." And then my friend was like, "I think they do. I think they might have." And I was like, "Dude, don't. And then they're like, "So I ordered a chicken sandwich," and I said, "Hold the chicken and the bread and just give me the lettuce." And you know what? They didn't even give it to me. And the other guy was like, "Can you believe that?" And I was like, "Man, that sounds like a hard time that you guys have."
That's some real first world issues you got going on
Yeah.
there.
And
Bring on my greens.
my buddy's like trying to have this conversation. He's like, "Wow, that was kind of weird." Whatever. And so we get our stuff and we leave. And I'm like, "Let's go faster. We don't wanna run into these nerds again." And he's like, "Wow, those guys are really cool." And I turned to him, look him dead in the eyes. I was like, "They were fucking with us, dude. They were trying to mess with us." And he's like, "Really? Are you sure?" And I was like,
I wasn't picking that up. You don't see.
and I was like, "Dude,
You're a fucking idiot.
trust me, I know they were messing with us."
They're just messing with you. I ignored them, you fucking dummy.
So yeah, that's the fabled story. And for the rest of the 45 minutes, he was on about like, "I don't know, man. I think they were trying to be," and me shooting him down. I was like, no, you're wrong.
Okay, so the next time you hang out with this buddy, you send me a text, I'll come up behind you and be like,
So you
"Time to
think
fuck
dogs
with
have
you."
whiskers?
So I heard something about chicken and lettuce and stuff, and I didn't get my chicken, but I wanted my lettuce. What do you gotta say about that?
And he's like, "Wow, that guy seemed really cool." And I was like, "No, I can
Well,
actually
he's an
tell you."
asshole.
No, I work with this guy. Twice.
No, he's totally fucking with us. I just guarantee it.
Absolutely, he's only messing with us. So,
No.
no.
Well, I'm sorry, my brain hurts from all the malarkey.
All the shenanigans and malarkey.
That's right.
Yeah, so, what's, I don't know. This is where we run dry.
No, there's no one running dry. No matter how I grabbed that box tonight.
Oh my god.
That was pretty funny
No,
stuff.
yeah, no.
Maybe we'll not put that on the air.
How about we just...
That's the story for a later time.
That's the story for a never time.
Never time!
Well, because that definitely does not make sense to anybody.
Oh, you'd be surprised.
Unless there are visuals, and let's not do visuals because
we can
that's...
totally do visuals.
Please, let's not. Let's
Okay.
not.
So,
I have to wait till you become big and famous for me to come
well,
out like
I already
that.
got one of them down.
What's that?
I already got one of them down.
You're famous?
You got it, man!
With all the people that you know.
That's right, I know everyone.
You know everyone.
I know a guy.
That was funny.
That was funny. Yeah, totally know a guy.
Yeah.
You do not.
So, yeah, I'll tell that one.
Go
So
for it.
for our Let's Plays that I want to do soon, I need brand new hardware and I need a lot of it, and it's really expensive and very specific on what I need. And this guy right here was like, "Yeah, so I know a guy. If you actually like talk to him, you can actually like we'll be able to work something out." I was like, "Really? That's cool." And then
And yet all you say is, well, I know what I wanted to do. I have the money. I just don't know what I need.
yeah.
And I'm like, well, I totally know a guy. Give me a minute.
Yeah, I know
I got
somebody.
him on speed dial. Give me a second.
I know somebody who does that. Like, oh, cool. And then there was something else, and what was the other
Roof.
thing? Oh yes,
But the roof.
the Messiah. He was like, "I really wish I had friends
Wish
that
I
could
had
help
friends that could help me on the roof. I'm like, I know a guy.
me." I know a guy who can do the
I
roof.
actually know too.
I was like, wow.
Damn it.
And here I am. I'm like, I wish I had friends.
I'm like, I know a couple guys.
Notice how I didn't say that BLEWIS was my friend. He's just the only guy I know who's my age. So
It
I
was
can
funny that you said that.
keep on going back to,
BLEWIS.
well, that I have no friends. Because I just refer to people as my, I don't know, equals. Nobody's
That's
my
fine.
friend.
See, I consider you a friend, but I'm not your age.
No. And quite frankly, I don't care.
I know.
I know.
It's heartbreaking.
Yeah, well,
Fucking got me right there.
that and everybody that I went to school with is being successful or whatever.
You'll have your time, don't worry.
I just don't want to give up this dying dream. That I just like sitting in 10th grade planning for this very day. Oh boy, I want to do an internet show. It's gonna be super fun and cool. Oh.
In my basement.
Yup. Absolutely. Absolutely.
I just gotta find another bloke that wants to do it with me.
Yep. Well, see, that was the thing though. I had like plenty of people who were like, man, I'd do that with you. But every time I brought it up, they'd be like, yeah.
I don't want to do that.
Yeah, that sounds cool, buddy.
Yeah,
They weren't interested, and I was like, dude, let's just do it. And you're like, okay. I was like,
okay.
awesome. I was like, cool. Finally, somebody with the same interests.
Finally, someone that knows how to carry something. Wait a minute.
Oh, just like what I'm doing with this. Hold on, my shoulders hurt.
Hold on, my shoulders are killing me from carrying us.
Carrying this show right now.
Oh, I'm only kidding.
Wow.
We definitely have a 75-25 split.
It really does
Different
take...
your way. Wait a minute.
Kudos to you for working a whole day and then coming here to...
You work too.
Well, no, I mean, like, this is like the first, like, I'm like the first time that's happened to me where I had to go there and then come over here and speak for an hour, and I'm like, wow, it's really, I can feel it taking it out of me. And kudos to you for doing that all the time.
No problem. It's quite entertaining. Have fun.
Have fun. Well, that's the most important part. It's not like I'm holding you at gunpoint, like, do it. Do
I'm
it.
supposed to say that on the air.
Right.
Shit. I don't hold you at the gun.
Not
Yeah.
right now, anyway.
Today was just a Thursday that we decided to do it.
Yeah.
That's
Weird.
Busy tomorrow.
Weird. Yeah, it's very weird of you to show up unannounced.
Even though we were at the Tim Hortons together, we just said that.
Even that was like, it was like the Tuesday. It was like the Tuesday when I saw you. I was like, yeah, we might have to do it Thursday. And you're like, cool, let's do it Thursday. Cause
Okay.
whatever. I was just about to ask you to do it Thursday if we could do it Thursday, and I was like, oh, okay, well,
Okay.
it's like our agendas are on the same page.
The stars have aligned.
In the year 2019, on the something
June,
of
whatever
June,
the fuck day it is.
June 3rd, maybe it was, you would say, let's do it on Thursday. And then I would say, okay.
Fuck yeah.
Alright, sounds good. So here we are, as foretold in the scrolls.
I have a story for you.
Tell the story, please.
Okay, I can't remember if I have told you this or not.
Whoa.
Okay, so, not yesterday, the day before.
Okay.
I was in bed sleeping. Kids came home from school.
How do you know the story if you were sleeping?
Listen. Shut your up! I was in bed.
Okay.
I heard the kids come in.
Okay.
So I know it's around 3:45.
Okay.
Not 10 minutes later, my youngest, my wee one,
Your wee one.
she's 6. She comes in, sits beside me on the bed, goes, Daddy, puts her hand on my shoulder, after being sore from carrying everything. Puts her hand on my shoulder and goes, Daddy, I love you to bits.
Love you to bits.
It's like, you're the greatest. And I said,
What do you want?
fucking right I am.
Oh, wow.
And she gave me a kiss on my forehead and ran away. And I'm like, that right there is my favorite.
In my will, I give all to the youngest.
And then 5 minutes later, I go to the bathroom, come to the living room, see my other two, I'll be like, where were you?
And what have you done for me?
You guys don't love me.
Way to play the victim. You just got.
Oh, I'm just kidding.
You just got praised. You don't need to milk it for all it's worth. But thankfully you got one.
I got one. I didn't do that. I was just kidding.
Oh, okay.
But no, that first part actually happened.
Okay.
It was pretty funny.
Okay. I don't have any kids. Thank God.
I know. And apparently you're not gonna have any, because you don't want them.
No.
Why?
Why would I want kids?
Oh, they're great.
Yeah. But I don't
Stick them in your pocket. Feed them an M&M once in a while. They're lovely.
Would you like an M&M?
Feeding time.
Well, no, it's only because I just don't need another me around. I think I'm enough.
Oh, you'll want another you.
I don't need to carry on the legacy of the ginger.
Oh, you definitely
What a
need
plague.
it. You'll fucking love it.
Yeah, who knows? Maybe in
2 years.
2 years.
When I'm fat and famous.
Yeah, maybe I'll have a lot of. I don't know. When I'm 22. Yeah, when I'm 22, I'm gonna be like, huh.
Maybe I should pick up a woman.
I can go for some kids right about now.
I could go for a woman. I've had it in a couple of years.
Oh. Way to tell it as it is and what it's gonna be like.
Oh, no problem, buddy.
That sucks. Who cares?
Meh.
Women
It's
ain't,
just a detail.
women ain't shit.
Just a detail.
It's just a detail. Oh boy. Now that we've contemplated existential dread, and you rubbed it in my face that you're gonna be alone for the rest of your life.
Only for a couple more years, and then you'll have kids with M&Ms.
No, with the M&Ms.
Stick them in your pocket. Feed them M&M.
There. Would you like an M&M?
Wow.
Come on!
Way to
Really
throw
good.
it in there pretty good.
Back.
Speaking of Messiah, he's
Ah,
been up to a lot of shit lately.
yeah, I want to be as happy as him one day.
No.
No, he's too happy.
No.
No, he's too happy. It's probably a relapse.
Bullshit.
That's so funny to me, though.
It is kind of funny that everyone seems to think that.
I think he relapsed. Have you seen what he
Pretty
was?
sure not. There's still coke in the store.
A, do you know what he's into? B, do you know what a relapsed person would look like if they were into that? Not what he looks like.
Pretty sure he wouldn't show up for any of his shifts, following all of them.
No. But he's got what he wants. He's got what he wants. And anytime a sarcastic remark
Yes,
is
and
made,
we all know what he wants and what he's got.
the end of the world. Oh, I'm sorry, sweetie. It's over. I'm gonna start picking up women at the gym. Are you? I bet.
Slip those wrists, huh? I'm done.
Yup. Okay. Hey, Messiah, is Papa Roach the only one who can understand you? Shut up. Yeah.
That's probably good. That's a question you gotta ask him.
No, I doubt he'll ever talk to me ever again.
Okay, well, I'll ask him. Don't worry.
Okay, cool.
That'll be a question I ask him.
Because he only spoke to me twice today.
Yeah.
Like when I held the door for him, and everybody before him said thank you. So he's practically obligated at that point. Because if he doesn't, he's the asshole. And then
I think I was the first one in the door that said, "Thank you, Lassie."
yeah, and then one after, and then him, and then he's like, "Thank you." I was like, "You're welcome." Like just really
How
like,
would you like that? All springy and bouncy.
yeah,
Yeah.
you know,
Wow.
looking for how to get him.
Something.
Hit him with the any butt.
Wow.
And then at the end of the day, when he was like, "Oh, look who's over here."
I think that was at me.
Yeah, but I responded
Yeah.
because
I didn't want to.
I'm an asshole.
That's fine. I wasn't gonna.
Good. So,
What's Jay doing? None of your fucking business.
but let's talk about the origin story to that.
Which one?
Myself and BLEWIS
Uh-oh.
totally sidewinded him the other day.
Did you really?
Yeah, because he was like, "You doing that thing you always do?" Yup. But I'm doing it with BLEWIS now. And he's like, "Oh, okay. That sounds cool."
I did hear this.
And then he followed me out of the store like a bat out of hell.
That was yesterday.
Yes, it was. And then
That was funny.
we skirted out of that parking lot faster than the fastest thing ever.
A black man with your TV?
I'm just gonna pause for a sec. No, don't laugh. Perfect, I can cut that out now.
You don't have to cut that out. That's fucking awesome.
I was gonna say Jew with a coupon. But now that I'm cutting out this whole bit, I can say whatever. Anyway.
That was good. Come on, you didn't even know that was coming.
I didn't expect you to go there. Stop talking about it!
Someone had to.
So, how about them local sports team?
Oh, don't even get me started. Fucking Bruins. Piece of shit.
Did they win?
I don't know.
Is the series done?
No.
How many more things until the series done?
At least 2 more.
So who's up now?
They're tied.
Who's tied?
Boston and St. Louis.
Of course.
They're tied.
Boston and St. Louis.
Yeah, St. fucking BLEWIS.
St. Louis.
St. Loon. Fucking loons.
Wait till like what a nickname.
What is this fucking crazy loon?
Yeah, but BLEWIS. Huh, what could his real name be?
Jeremiah.
Jeremiah. I'm impressed.
It's close.
I'm impressed that you pulled that name. Out of all the names ever,
Yep.
Jeremiah.
That's right.
I'm gonna start calling him Jeremiah. Hey Jeremiah, he's not gonna get it.
He's not, dude. I'm gonna keep calling him fucking loon.
I don't think he gets it when you call him BLEWIS.
Yeah, he does.
He's like, that's not my name.
Yeah, there you go.
There's
a stupid
B
look.
there. Speaking of which, this episode is titled "Ya BLEWIS"
Whoa!
with an exclamation point.
Who's you?
What?
You said you blew us. Who's you?
BLEWIS. BLEWIS.
Ugh.
You blew us.
Oh,
You know, like Adam Sandler. Like, you blew it!
wow.
No, not blew us. Blew is with an I.
No.
And there's no space. It makes a difference if there's a space or not.
That's not what she said. There's a space.
Well, one minute you're hearing that we need some space, and the next minute
Not that kind of space.
they're 3 hours away with a dude who's twice their age.
Stop reminiscing about your damn past.
My damn past. It wasn't even a year ago.
That's still from the past.
I wouldn't.
Bringing it up.
No.
Dragging it through the fucking mud.
Oh, it's so funny though.
Well,
My
hindsight, I guess.
hindsight is always 20/20. Yeah, well, I do find that interesting and funny to myself. I don't know.
No.
I recently had this comeuppance. You know what, I'm not even gonna get into it.
No, don't. It's done.
Yeah. Anyway. Doing anything cool? Ever?
No.
Oh wait, what day is it today?
It's Thursday.
Dude. X-Men's is out tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
That one I can miss. Because I don't like X-Men.
I could probably miss that one.
Except for Hugh Jackman.
He's not even in it.
I know. That's why I don't like it anymore.
Yep.
Because Hugh Jackman isn't in it.
He's not a Hugh Jackman.
No, that was a Night at the Museum joke.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, it was like the last one.
Oh, sorry.
Like Hugh Jackman
I haven't
has
seen
like
that
a
fucking movie.
Hugh Jackman has like a cameo, and the one guy's like, "Who are you?" And
Is
he's
that
like,
the movie with Ben Stiller?
"Yeah."
That's why I haven't seen it.
You don't like Ben Stiller?
That's right.
Cool. He was in the Rollin' music video by Limp Bizkit,
Yeah.
by the way.
Fucking bullshit.
So yeah, the one guy was like, "Who are you?" And he's like, "Well, I'm Hugh Jackman." And he's like, "Hugh Jackman." And then he does the Wolverine thing, but he's not actually Wolverine because he's a fruity stage play dude.
Alright.
Oh, I'm Hugh Jackman.
Fruitcake.
Fruitcake.
No.
I don't know. Anytime I have a moment of silence, I'm always thinking of, gee, I hope somebody doesn't fuck up the fireworks. Like, I watched that yesterday, like last night before I showed up, and I was like, that's really funny, and it's been on my mind forever.
Yeah. You know what?
We should do that, though.
We should totally have, like, a few clips of something play, and then we just voice over it.
Yeah. That'd be cool.
Oh, that'd be fucking stellar.
Ben Stiller?
I said stellar, not Ben Stiller, you fucking wank.
Wait, you didn't like Madagascar?
Nope.
Yeah, me neither. I don't really like DreamWorks productions anyway. I don't like movies, actually.
Yes, you do. Shut up.
In the past
Dragged the last 3.
In the past, like, month, I spent, like, over $100 on movies.
Yeah.
But that's okay. Now I actually have motivation to. I just don't have any friends.
So I'll take you. Cool. You can be my bitch for the night.
As long as I don't have to put out.
No. We'll go in the afternoon.
No.
I'm not taking you out for dinner.
Good.
I'll give you a popcorn.
A singular popcorn.
1 kernel.
A granule of popcorn.
And a sip of cola. A sip of Coke. 1 straw. Keep eating away.
My Google just lit up.
I'm sorry. No, I just keep away from that fucking Messiah.
What? Oh, you're talking about Coke.
Gotta cut out that name.
Okay.
Shit.
What's that?
What?
I don't know.
Nope.
I don't know.
What?
I don't know.
You alright?
No.
Nope.
Nope. Well, we floundered around. Had some good times. Had some laughs, some cries. Had a lot of cries.
Yep. That's episode 9.
Well,
yeah. You know what? We
You know-
brought it back from because I mentioned to you
that we were lame.
that
and stupid.
no, I said we were, but not funny. We were kind of flopping a little bit.
I even said,
the
like-
last couple. We're like we're a little dry.
Well, I looked back at our last episode and it was like, this isn't funny. This isn't funny. It's entertaining. It's just not funny.
Yeah. Well, we're supposed to be funny guys.
Well,
And we're not really.
I find it's hard to remain funny on a podcast. I think our best yucks are gonna come out when the Let's Plays eventually happen.
Yeah.
Because then you can. There's like no shortage of criticism.
That's right.
Like, you suck at this game. Shut up. Or then you do something funny in your world and you're like, that's weird. That's a weird waveform laugh. Look at it. Anyway,
Why did you point that out?
I don't know.
No.
I'm fascinated by shapes.
You something. It's because you're tired.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Anyway.
Well, so, yeah, we ran a little long for our last couple, so let's cut this one short.
Okay.
So now that this one's done, can you tell me that story again?
No. But okay.
Please?
Only because we're done.
Okay.
Well, it all started when I was zipping around the universe in my spaceship.